Alright guys, welcome back. I just want to give you guys kind of an update of what's been going on. If you guys haven't noticed already, we have officially moved from California to Texas, and I kind of want to give you guys a update of what's to come. So basically, this is the room that's going to be basically a train room. I've got a lot of my stuff kind of scattered all over the place, so it's still kind of a mess, but just to give you guys kind of the way forward. So we kind of have the modular layout right here. Originally, I was going to do this height. However, due to resources, time, and constraints, I've decided to go back to this height. This is the NMRA height. I can't exactly remember, or Fremo height of I think around 50 to 52 inches in height. But I decided to come back down to my former club's height of SAMRA. Height around 42-ish inches, because I've got a lot of spare wood for the legs that I can cut up and get this layout going, which is what I want to do. If I wanted to keep it at this height, I would have to buy new wood in order to make that height, and this is going to be too expensive to keep it at that height, so I have decided to keep it at this height. So right here, here's the testing range. This is going to be the showcase for the DCC series, so it's going to be hooked up to the layout here. We've got the Wilding 6 right now. I want to eventually get it to the Wilding 8. I do have a plan for that, but as you can see, I still got to put the track down, get all wired up, and go from there. And we've got this beginner's run right there. So in the center is something I'm really excited about. This is where I'm going to be doing a lot of my live streaming from. So it's going to be basically the command center for this layout. We're going to have a control panel, all by JMRI. As you can see, I kind of have the programming track there. I got a PR4 right there. And the Running Road video series is going to be recorded from there as well. So kind of my command station for this layout, which I'm definitely happy for. I definitely got to fix the lighting. It's one of my big projects to do up here. So right now I'm just kind of improvising with the lighting. Not a fan of the old school light bulbs that's up there. I'm going to change those out to LED. This wall I'm planning to put shelving on. Again, basically this house is going to be sponsored by IKEA, because we have an IKEA here in San Antonio. And so we're going to put a whole bunch of shelves up here. I'm able to put 5 lanes track. So basically all of my loose rolling stock will go on these shelves, so that way I can just grab one, modify it on the table, and put it on the track to run. So really excited for that. Over here, again, I haven't forgotten about the DCC series. That has survived the move, which I was definitely excited for, my aircraft carrier experiment. Of how far we can take DCC, especially Digitrax. So that luckily survived. This right here is a modular that I am currently working on. It's basically going to be Harbor Point. We're going to have a little lighthouse over here. But I got to get all the plaster repairs and all that. It's going to be a very heavy modular, so I'm not going to move it as much. Once that goes up, that's going to stay up and stay in that position. And then we'll have some connector gaps from there to over here. So kind of the game plan. Unfortunately, part of the move, stupid me, I should have put some sort of protector here, so that way nothing bends these rails up, because unfortunately, if you can see here, they did not survive the move. They got ripped up. So basically this whole track section has to get desoldered and unpinned and then removed, which is fine. I can still use that for spare rails, for like connector points and so forth. And this side survived. However, this side, as you can see, yeah, the rail got bent up, unfortunately. And then same for this side. This side's going to be a little bit more trickier because it's actually glued down. This side I pinned down. But I'm a big fan of drilling and pinning, just so that I can actually remove the track. So, yeah, a lot of work that still needs to be done, unfortunately, with these modulars. So it was a little bit of a setback moving with the rail damage, but what we gained from it is that we gained a lot of space. So I have this whole upper loft here for the layout to include the command stage. I cannot wait to get this up and going. Because like my plan is eventually we'll have a dispatching board in the center monitor. The left can be like programming. The right can be like security cameras, because I'm planning to put cameras all around the layout here. So that way you guys can get a good view of what's going on. And kind of the way forward is that I eventually, all of these corners are going to have rail on it. And so I'll still probably end up keeping this modular here, but I'm definitely going to build a new one. I'll probably do a modular build series where it'll go from basically 1 rail to 3. So that way I can utilize these side yards here. So eventually this will be a 3 wide track. So yeah, I'm definitely excited for this layout. So basically, this one right here is kind of the final product. But as we come in the center here, again, there's my PR4, my workbench, and my computer. Paints, all the totes, all of my equipment. So everything is going to be mostly centrally located. And yes, I finally got my wheel gauge. I can't remember where I put it though. Yeah, here's a micro mart tool here for the truck spreader pliers. Finally got one. Took me a while. Been working on these leg pockets from Prawn Designs. I'll probably do a video on how to put these together. Come on, focus. There we go. The DCS52. I love this controller. If you want to get into DCC, I cannot recommend this enough. This is the quickest way to go into DCC. And that's the older version of DS50. But yeah, I still have a lot of work to do. But I wanted to give you guys an update. And you guys are definitely going to get spoiled on the channel. I don't know if you guys have already noticed, but I have joined a new model railroading club. And this one's called SAMRA. I was about to say St. Louis Obispo. It's supposed to be San Antonio Model Railroad Association. Now what's cool about this is that they have their own permanent building. They have their own permanent layout. And from the fun run and all the shorts that I've been putting out, they have their own permanent layout. Now what's cool about this is that instead of doing every 6 months for a particular layout, you guys are going to get a whole bunch more content. So they have fun runs on Thursday and Sunday. You can bring any train that you want, as long as, you know, they meet standards, weight standards, metal wheels, couplers, Katy couplers, and so forth. You can run your engine on it. And so those are the videos that you've been seeing here recently. Now, they also do op sessions on the same layout. And that is, I'm trying to remember, make sure I get this right. So it's going to be the first Saturday. No, see, I'm already screwing this up. I can't remember the exact dates now. Let me think. So I know for a fact it's the last Friday of the month, the second Saturday of the month, and I think, no, it's the third. It's the first and third Saturdays and the last Friday of the month. It's kind of confusing. I'll re-verify, but anyways, you guys are going to be getting op session videos from me as well, because my goal is to be yard master. Well, I've already started practicing yard master. The last op session we had, I was pretty much a yard master for San Antonio yards, which was so much fun. I posted a few pictures on that. Don't mind me, I'm kind of just walking around as I give you guys a whole bunch of updates. And so you guys will be getting, I won't be able to do the Friday, because the Friday session for the op sessions is when I work. So I'm unable to give you that one, but twice a month, I'm hoping, assuming the GoPro Hero 11 cooperates with me, you'll be getting that footage as well. And then you guys will be getting fun run videos hopefully twice a week, and then a whole bunch of shorts. And you guys have been killing it on the shorts. You You guys have been awesome. Been kind of blessed with the channel growing the way it has. You know, I'm just doing this for fun, and the fact that there is a layout that I can go to, not only to have you know, fun runs, but also can do op sessions. You know, that's something that I've always wanted to give to this channel, and now I have that opportunity, which is great. So yeah, I'm just kind of rambling right now, kind of giving you guys just a whole bunch of updates. You can see kind of my mess of trains here from DC to DCC. Kind of what the future holds for this channel. So I am definitely excited. And I can't wait to start live streaming from here. I've always wanted to do a live streaming layout kind of podcast. You've seen a lot of other channels do it. I definitely wanted to do it on this one. Just talk trains. This is what I'm passionate about. I can't wait to get this all together. It's going to be DCC. It's going to be dominant Digitrax. Like I said, this layout is kind of going to be two different series. We'll have just a normal modular layout videos, and then I'll do another series where, okay, how far can we truly take Digitrax? So I want to try out all of their products. That way you guys can be heavily informed of just, you know, how good Digitrax is. In my opinion, obviously. I'm kind of biased. So yeah, this is kind of an update. Just a quick rambling video of what I've been up to. And again, life, trying to get this house settled, has kind of delayed getting this further along as I really wanted to, but kind of happy nevertheless. So what's coming up for the channel? So I've got another fun run that is being edited right now. I have a train show because we were able to go to the new Braunfels train show here in San Antonio, Texas. Got a lot of goodies, which I'll show you. I probably won't do a separate video on what I bought. So here's a few things. Here's the 844. Bought these prints. The 1988 Katie. I'll have these hung across the walls here. Again, I'm a big UP guy, so there's the MP Heritage. And then another one here. So a few other things that I got. Come over here real quick. Okay, so I was able to finally grab the American Freedom Train. I've been wanting this thing for a while. And finally got my hands on it. Not to mention, I know you guys are not a fan of Bachmann. You know, I'm not either, but I wanted my Freedom Train and I finally got it. This is going to be more of a shelf queen. Won't be running that too often. And probably the crown jewel of what I got. I finally got the Overland Gray Scheme Union Pacific cars. And this is 4. And then the other 4 up here. And you saw the price sticker on it. $125 for 8 cars. River Rossi. And I love River Rossi. They are my favorite brand. And I was able to grab those. It was a freaking steal. When I saw those, like, yep, mine. Absolutely mine. And then to kind of go with that, I was able to find the DC Overland Gray Scheme of the 8444, otherwise known as the 844. When I found this, like, yep, I want it. Because that's really what I was missing in my UP collection. So those are the big buys from that show. And I have a whole video coming out on that here hopefully soon. I still got to edit. It's going to be like 30 minutes. But yeah, the video lengths are going to get longer. now that I have access to a GoPro that I can put on a shoulder mount or put it on my wrist mount, GoPros have been pretty solid lately. So I'm able to capture a lot longer, I'm able to do a lot more and multitask a lot more. It's allowed me to do a lot more things. But yeah, I am really, really excited. And as you can see from the last video, I've got some more Smurf cars coming. I gotta convert them. And I found this at the last train show too. So I'm working on converting those. Get the Katy couplers, metal wheels. But kind of the thing that's been slowing me down about converting these trains is that there is a shortage apparently of KD number 5 couplers. To my understanding, I think it's the brass from the springs is in short supply right now. So a lot of these hobby stores are not getting the KD number 5s. So I'm stuck with McHenry's, and they're quite troublesome. Quite troublesome, especially on grades. But it's neither here nor there. So yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. Just me ramble. This is like kind of a life update, layout update, channel update, whatever you want to call it. But I want to get this out there. That way you guys know exactly what's going on. So with it, guys, thanks so much. Wing hunks to all, and I'll see you on the next video.